Sit down, grab a water, because we need to talk. What's up, guys? Today we're talking about 10 hard truths that you need to hear, but they're gonna help you in the long run. These are things that people may not have told you, you may not have realized, or maybe you even need to just be reminded of this. That after doing a ton of research, I pulled these 10. There's a ton out there that'll help you. Let's get into it. Truth number 1. No matter what you do, somebody will dislike you. This is a tough pill to swallow. I hate it when somebody doesn't like me. It eats me up inside, because I'm like, was there a negative action towards you that made you not like me? The answer is no. People have their motives and they have their insecurities. So projecting those insecurities on other people make them feel better about themselves. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this one because I did an entire video of reasons why somebody might not like you and it's not even your fault. I'll have the link in the description down below. Very interesting, very psychologically based to why somebody might not like you and you've done nothing wrong. It's also reassuring. If you guys wanna see that, the video link will be in the description down below. But the truth here is don't worry about what people say behind your back, because if they have the time to find flaws and issues with the way that you're living your life, it means that they're not taking that time to fix the flaws and issues that they have with their own life. And that, above all, is the saddest thing. Can you imagine that? You've got so much time on your hands. And the fact that you're taking the time instead of fixing your issues to worry about mine, oh my God, it's the saddest thing. Hard truth number 2. You'll never find the perfect time to start. The saying, now isn't the right time, is a lie. Let that sink in. It's a lie. It's an excuse, and it's the polite way of saying that you won't slice off enough time, you don't have enough money, or the circumstances right now aren't ideal for you. Let me share with you a quick, personal story. One of the first girls I ever dated, once I realized that there wasn't a future there for me personally, I had the hardest time breaking it off. I know that makes me sound like a human or like typical guy, but it was because I couldn't find the ideal time to do it. Oh, there was Christmas coming up, her birthday, my birthday, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. Oh, we said we'd go to that wedding together. You'll never find a gap in time. And the reason why I was doing that was because I didn't want to go through the uncomfortable conversation of ending it and the feelings that come along with that and hurting her, and me having to deal with getting over, it was all selfish thinking. The truth is you'll never have the time. You have to make the time. And you might be saying, oh, I don't have the support from my friends or family, and maybe when I have that, it'll be the time. The truth is most people won't believe in something until it's been done. It sucks to hear. It's so unmotivating to know that you have to prove yourself before getting support from people. You want to start something, you'll never have the perfect time to do it. You might have some sort of serendipitous moment where it's like, ooh, I walked by this sign and it said now's it. If that's what you're looking for, it's going to take a long time. But if you want to start something, don't expect there to be now all of a sudden 2 hours in your day that's open. It's human nature to feel that, so we're not bored. You have to make the time. Hard truth number 3. This was pretty obvious, but everyone is dealing with something. Oftentimes we're so scared to take a risk or mess up because we're like, oh my God, people are gonna always remember this. They're always gonna say that about me. I'll be known as this. The truth is we all have our own thing going on, that the spotlight isn't as big on you as you think it is. Even if you really mess up, people will always forget. They have their own stuff that they're dealing with on the inside. The sad truth is that everyone and everything is forgettable. But the happy truth there is the same thing. Everyone and everything is forgettable. You mess up, you make a mistake, life goes on. We're not as important as we think we are. It's a hard truth, but it's something that's gonna help you. This is why this is a hard truth, because it sounds harsh. It sounds unmotivating, but really think about that. The pressure that you have on yourself is greater because that's your thing. That's why it's so big. You got like a front row seat to this thing. And much like sitting in the front row, everything is gonna be clearer, everything's gonna be bigger, everything's gonna be so much more in your face. But that's your show. Most people aren't even gonna be in the same damn theater for the whole show. Ooh, God. I have to recognize this this very meta thing I just said. That was good. That was good. Hard truth number 4. The unhappiest people are those that care most about what everybody thinks. There's this, I love this saying, and one day I'm gonna make a piece of art about this. Don't set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Don't bury your personality, your quirks, things about you, because other people may not like it. You weren't put on this earth to make them comfortable. And the sad thing is oftentimes it's some of our best things. I spent so many friggin' years caring about what people think of me, about my YouTube videos, about the jokes I tell, about the way that I am on Instagram, and I still have my moments. But what I'm starting to learn now is that people on this earth are so damn unique. I'm not saying this for you to feel good or for you to be like, I'm unique. We are all so damn unique with the experiences that we have. We are hurt and we are loved by so many different types of people on this earth that it's hard to pinpoint what is good and what is bad and what I like and what I don't like. Honestly, just with the amount of experiences that we have in our life, with people, the ones that have loved us, the ones that have hurt us, it all varies, because those that have loved us have hurt somebody else, and those that have hurt somebody else have loved us. And imagine that on millions of interactions throughout your life. We're all gonna have a different scale of who we like and who we don't like. And that comes through with you and I. Even if I portray myself as the nicest guy, I'm gentle, somebody's gonna be like, oh, he's a pushover. He's a pussy. I was raised to like alpha male. You can't win. Hard truth number 5. The people that you surround yourself with will either make you or break you. Now with this, I'm not saying go and dump all your negative friends or family, because that's not practical. What you can do is you can make a conscious effort to limit your time around these people and increase your time around people that are positive, give you energy that make you happy and excited. It's all about where you're focusing your attention. In terms of being successful, we always tend to think that we have to build success. And even the word build makes it seem like we have to add on and layer and stack and get higher. But sometimes when we build things, we realize that the foundation won't actually support where we're trying to go. So we have to tear down and build somewhere else. Oh my God, that was, damn, that was very, There have been studies around being positive or surrounding yourself with positive people. Listen to these benefits, okay? These are backed by studies. Hear me out and then just take what you will and then believe what you want, okay? Just hear me out. By being positive or surrounding yourself with positive people, your attitude will change. You will accomplish more. You will make more friends. You will make more money. You will be consistently happy. You will become a magnet for success. You will become more generous. And get ready for this, and no, I didn't make this up. You will live longer. Studies show that positive people live 7 or more years longer than negative people. That's not like a month or 2 weeks or 7 or more. That is a significant thing. And it's because negative people are more prone to getting heart disease. Their mental state isn't willing to believe they can push through it or they'll make it out okay. And the human body, I'm not trying to sound like a hippie, the human body does weird things when you believe and you are positive. If you've already lost the fight, your body is going to thrive on that and just be like, we're deteriorating. We all know people, when they retire, have you not noticed how fast they age? And the main reason there is because when you retire, you're fighting this idea of what your purpose is now. And so their quality of life goes down. They stop exercising. The idea of what's the point sets in and nothing gets done. And oftentimes their health takes a big hit that way. Hard truth number 6. No one knows it all. Some pretend they do. We are living in the information era. The memorization era is over. We don't need it anymore. The reason being is anything you need to know right now, you've got it in your pocket on these little devices that can go on Google, figure anything out right then and there. So where somebody spent a year studying this book, you can achieve so much more if you're intellectually curious. Don't waste time on old ways of learning. This is gonna be a controversial one for out there because a lot of you guys this sounds like it's negative talk about education. It's not. Realistically speaking, you have access to a digital library that you could figure anything out within under a minute. Don't feel pressure to know everything to seem like the smartest guy in the room. Hard truth number 7. Anything worthwhile will take more time than you think. It's funny because these days everyone wants to be a YouTuber. Nobody wants to be an editor or nobody wants to invest in a good camera, but they want to be a YouTuber. Something to remember is if everyone can do it, it wouldn't be a novelty. There would be no money there. It wouldn't be interesting. And most likely if everybody could do it, eventually it would be replaced by a robot. I'm reading this book right now called The Alchemist. It's a very good book. It's very popular. I suggest you guys read it. And I remember there was this one line that said like, if everyone could turn lead into gold, gold would devalue and be worth nothing. The harder the goal, the harder the dream, the better the success is gonna be because less and less people will make it that far. So if there's something that you wanna do and it's hard, be thankful that it's hard because if it was easy, everybody would do it. You don't want easy. Hard truth number 8. You can't have it all. You ever notice when one of your, and I'm gonna relate this to guys, you ever notice when one of your guy friends gets into a relationship, you like never see them anymore? When you make time for an important person in your life or a new person in your life, other people in your life will be getting less of that time. It's called the opportunity cost. When a new opportunity comes, whether it's a person, a job, there will be a cost to that. Whether or not it affects you in a negative way or not, who knows? And the cost isn't always a bad thing. It's just there will always be something you gotta give up. When I get into a relationship, I've got less time to lay on the couch, watch Netflix, and hang out with Charlie. Like right now, I'm loaded because it's a lockdown. But I know there will come a time where the opportunity cost will take some of that time away. But that's all because you can't have it all. So there's always gonna be a cost. You can do anything. You just can't do everything. Hard truth number 9. Your actions matter. Your words, not so much. There's the cliche saying, actions speak louder than words. We all know those people that are like, yeah, I'll be there, I'll help you, I'll pick you up, and they never are available when those times arise. It's this front of being there and being available and being a good person and being a support system. They haven't followed through with any of them because actions back up words. But if somebody is just words and no actions, you have to understand they're just hallmark words. Like in the moment, it'll give you these warm and fuzzies, but eventually that'll wear off once none of those are being backed up, especially when you're in the dating world. There's a lot of games, whether you're playing them or someone else is playing them. You gotta be able to differentiate what is verbiage to keep you around and to make you feel good just to buy them time, and words of actual interest and desire. On surface, they're the exact same, but it's the actions that follow that give them weight. A lot of people will be there for you, but will they actually be there? And last but not least, hard truth number 10, and this is a big one. Your identity isn't fixed. Many people believe that who they are right now in this moment is who they have to be. When in reality, you can change at any moment. Here's an example. If I hand you a paintbrush and say, paint me a picture, and you go, I'm not an artist, or I can't paint. You are living inside of this identity that you aren't and you can't. And that's not you, and that's not the type of person you are. But it's situational. Let's say this really attractive person hands you the paintbrush and goes, hey, paint me a picture. Now you're a little bit more inclined to try and paint. Like, identity is fluid. Where at one part you're like, oh, that's not me, that's not who I am. Can flex to, well, okay, I can try. Those are all excuses to keep you in the identity that you have right now. You're only stopping yourself from growing or learning different things that you might actually be good at. Just because I hand you the paintbrush and you can't paint the Mona Lisa the first time doesn't mean you can't paint, because your identity isn't fixed. There you guys have it. Those are 10 hard truths that I think everybody needs to know. I hope this didn't sound negative. The idea here was to shed some light on things for you to now think about and understand that a lot of it is mental and a lot of it is us doing it to us. If you guys have any more, please comment down below. I love reading your comments. Oftentimes I heart them. You can DM me on Instagram at Danocracy. Check out my art there. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm doing 2 videos a week again. I'm investing more time, okay? I'm gonna try to do 2 videos a week again. So subscribe, turn notifications on so you guys know when I'm uploading. I also post the links directly on Twitter and on Instagram as well if you guys wanna follow me there. Anyways, I hope this video helped you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.